All right, so this is going to be a short instructional video for those of you that are at home or working on the website in case you need kind of a refresher. So the first thing we're going to do here is create the Google site. And so if you just type in sites.google.com, it'll bring you to a page that looks something like this once it loads here.
I found this on Google.
And when I say Google out loud, my phone is a Google phone and it hears it. And so we are just going to move that away. So if you look, I have made some sites in the past already or graded some sites, so you don't have to worry about those. But for you, you're going to have an option up here that just says blank. And that's what you're going to click on. So when you click on blank, it's going to bring you into just kind of a slate which you need to add to. And so what I'm going to have you do first for your title page is to just put your name and then US website project. Okay, this is going to be your home page. And so your name, US website project, it should look something. I can pull mine up here too as a reference. My website will also be posted in Google Classroom as well in the website folder. So see how I have US History Website Project. We'll have some pages. I'm going to show you how to add here in a little bit. You don't need any of this on the front page. This is just for you guys to be able to reference, so on and so forth. So back to our site that we're creating. So if you look over here on the right, you see a bunch of different icons, a bunch of different options. All of these are what you can put in your website. And so, for instance, we need to add pages. So each page for your website is going to be a part of the kind of like doing an essay. So it's going to display all the information you need for World War I, the 1920s, the Great Depression, what have you. So if you can come over here and click on pages first, in this top right portion, okay, it's going to show this. It looks really blank. If you go all the way down here, the one thing nice about Google Sites is, and Google in general, is they try to make it easy. So if you come down here and click on New Page, the first one we're going to work on is World War I. So you click the plus, type it in, click Done. You now have a new page. You're going to see it says Home and World War I. The next one you're going to add is the 1920s. Click Done. Great Depression. Done. And then World War II. And then we're going to leave it at that for now. We might get to another website page. With the new work days and kind of the format this year, we're losing a few days per quarter. We didn't have time to get to anything past World War II, so we'll just have you make that right away. So these are going to be your different website pages. Now what I'm going to do is ask you to go back and click on Home to your home page here. And what I'd like you to do now is it says Untitled Site. Okay, so you're going to click the Untitled Site. And again, this is going to be your name, US website project. Because now when this saves, it's going to be able to like have your name, website project, be the name of your website essentially. So now that we have the pages put in, should have a home page. We have our site named. Every step of the way, it's kind of like clicking save on for those. I mean, I don't even know if your generation's familiar with Microsoft Word, but it doesn't necessarily save automatically. Or if you don't click publish, I won't be able to see certain things. So the one thing you need to do right now is click publish. And again, as I mentioned, it's going to be your name, US website project. You can't have any spaces. You can't have any like dashes or anything. It has to be name, US website project. It's going to give you what your URL is going to look like right down here. So once you get this done, you click publish. And now your site can be viewed by anyone you share a link with. These aren't public sites. No one's going to be able to search your name and find this. This is just for this class. So a couple other things I want to show you here when we're making a website, kind of some of the buttons. So this button right here is going to be important. This publish site link is going to be what you turn in. So when you turn it in, you'll click copy link. There'll be a separate video for turn-ins here on my website as well. there's no reason to use share with others. There's a settings page. Again, there's really no reason to worry about this stuff. Another thing I want to show you is this preview button, because this will give you a look at what your website looks like when you send me a published link. So it fills the page just like a website normally would. You can pick different options here, from phone to tablet to computer screen. And when you're done with the preview, you just click this little blue X down here and it brings you back. Okay, so in building a website, we have to be able to set up what the page looks like. And so to start, I first want to again show you that we'll be kind of copying what my website looks like. So I'll click on my World War I page right away. And you want to set up your website to look really, really closely to mine. It's just makes it so we have a nice kind of uniform format. And again, this will be posted on Google Classroom. Probably by the time you're watching this video, you'll be able to reference what my site looks like and add in a very similar format. Okay, so going back to our site then that we're building for the tutorial, we need to go to click on World War I. You can click on it here. You can click on it here. It doesn't matter. So this is going to be a page specifically for this unit class. So what I need you to do is click on Insert, and you're going to have a few different options. You're going to commonly use text box and images to add in pictures and add in, like, if you need to type a paragraph. And there's also these 6 layouts here. It's like a template that you can use. And then there's a bunch of different other things down here that we really don't use. Maybe when you get more comfortable with using Google Sites, you can implement some of this stuff, but it isn't really needed unless you want to be creative. Then by all means, go for it. So World War I, what I need you to do, let me click on the site that I have here. So the first, this is just taken right from the guidelines. The first is you need to select 2 pictures that show a new technology in World War I. Write 1 paragraph to go with each picture and discuss the following: how it changes the way war is fought, how it makes war more devastating. So we need 2 pictures, okay, and we need an area where we can have a title, which would be this right here, and then a place where we can type a paragraph. Now I set mine up a little bit differently for this one, so I can show you how what I'm looking for here. And so if you look over here, you're going to see there's 2 pictures, and it looks like there's a paragraph title and then some paragraphs typed. It's kind of its own template right here. I'm going to have you click on that. When you do, it automatically just puts itself in there. Now, the one nice thing that you can do here is you can, depending on how you want to format your site, you can drag and drop these boxes. Let's say you accidentally click too many of them because your computer froze and you went click happy. So you have 2 of them and you don't need. If you look over here, there's going to be some options. You can change the background color. You can duplicate it, which means copy it and move it down to the next one. Or you can delete. In this case, we just want to delete. So you click that, it disappears. There also is, folks, in case you delete something you wanted it in, if you did like some special editing by accident, let's say you drag that down there and you don't want it like that, there's this undo button up here. You click, stuff moves back. So again, really intuitive, easy setup. So we have our 2 pictures. We have our titles here, and then we have a paragraph that we need to write about each. When it comes to adding pictures, so let's say we want to add a picture of a dog. Right, if you want to add a picture in, there's a couple ways to do it. You can just come here, click on Images, Upload Select. You can click this plus, and you can select an image. You can put in a YouTube video. You can put in a map. You can upload an image. I recommend just Google searching what you want. Let's say we want these 2 dogs right here. You can click and drag it into one of these spots, and boom, there's your picture. Now, you might have to be careful with the formatting of some pictures. Some pictures might be too big or too small, so just be careful which ones you choose to use. And then again, there's going to be some more editing options. You can crop the picture. You can insert a link here. You can remove the picture. It's really, really easy. Yeah, so that's just kind of the basics of the setup here for the first one. Oh, so I made a mistake there. I accidentally deleted the entirety of the picture box. So again, you come up here to the undo. You click. Oops. Click undo. And then I believe you should be good to go. So I think it's easiest because it is, you're noticing it's kind of hard for me just to delete the picture. So if that happens, you put in the wrong picture and you just want to redo it, what I would do is I would just, again, come to, so let's say we have a picture here already that we like. So again, let's put one there that we want. Let's pick this puppy. Put it there. Notice what I said about it formatting a little bit weird. Okay, so we can expand this a little bit, make it fit a little bit better. But I need a picture over here too because it's requiring 2 pictures. If you come over here and click the layout that you used, it's going to put it down here. You can then click on a picture box, drag it up to this section, delete this section, and you got kind of the same thing going on. So again, really intuitive, easy to use. You can drag and drop things. You can add in pretty much whatever you want. It works pretty well. So we'll do one more here. So if I go back and look at my already completed site, the next one is select 3 pictures that show women during World War I. Write a total of at least 1 paragraph outlining how life changes for women. Make sure to discuss women in both a rural and urban setting. So we need 3 pictures. Our pictures need captions, and we need a paragraph. So if I come up back to our tutorial site here, it does build on each other. So anything you add is going to go after this. So we need 3 pictures and a paragraph and captions with the picture. That's going to be this one right here. Just click it. There it goes. So we can have our 3 pictures. We have our title for each picture, but it says 1 paragraph. And whenever you see that, you'll need to scroll up to the right here of the toolbar, and you're going to select text box. And when you click that, it's going to go in right underneath. And so this is where you're going to type your 1 paragraph. You're going to put your pictures here. You're going to caption these pictures. Again, really, really smooth and easy. So this, I think I've covered everything I need. Make sure, again, you click publish whenever you're done working, because if you don't click publish and you send me a link, I won't be able to see what you've put on. So you click publish and you click it again up here. It just makes sure to save your progress so that I can see it when you turn it in. If there's any ever questions on this, some things to do or be 1, to email me. 2, always look at my website. It's been set up so that it, so you can kind of see the format we're looking for in terms of this website. So you can click on my page and see how you need it set up, and then you can go back to your website and set it up the exact same way. So that should be everything that we need to do here today. Again, if there's any questions, send me an email. Thank you.